Continuing a little bit with the halachot of proper answering of Amen and Baruch Hu Baruch Shemo. Maran brings down, based on the Gemara Masechet Brachot, different types of problematic ways to answer the Amen. The one which we've touched upon is called Amen Yitoma. It's the orphaned Amen. The orphaned Amen. There's several definitions of what exactly an orphaned Amen is. Maran brings down that if a person does not hear the bracha that it was recited, and he answers Amen, that is definition of an orphaned Amen. The Amen is sort of not attached to any bracha per se. And the Gemara says a very, very severe thing. A person who answers Amen Yitoma, that if a person answers such an Amen, then you banav yitomim, then his own children will in fact become orphans, God forbid. It's a very severe thing, and because of this, we find that even though Maran has a moderate opinion about how to answer in the following case, but we find that the contemporary poskim, Kaf HaChaim, Chavadia, Nalichot Olam, are a little bit more cautious, interestingly, and the rationale is because it's such a severe thing. Now, what will be the case? The case that is brought down is what if an individual walks into the Beit Knesset and he hears everybody responding, Amen Yesh Merabah, but he himself didn't happen to hear the Chazan recite the Kaddish right before that response. What does he answer? Does he answer the Amen, Yehesh Merabah, or do we say, no, he didn't hear the part of the Kaddish preceding it, and therefore it will be considered Amen Yitoma? So, Miyakuta Sef, he has a little bit of a creative solution, which is to say the words Yehesh Merabah without the Amen. The Yehesh Merabah doesn't have the same level, or the Gemara was not referring to the Yehesh Merabah, just the Amen Yitoma is the problem. So therefore, Yakuta Sef, he writes that a person should say just Yehesh Merabah, etc., but not the Amen, since you were not here in the Beit Knesset to hear the Chazan recite that part of the Kaddish. The Halichot Olam, the Halacha Berurah, David Yosef, is more lenient in that case, because basically you know what the Chazan said, and it's only an Amen Yitoma, and this is a very strong base in Poskim, it's only Amen Yitoma if you don't know what the bracha was. That's really what Maran himself holds, that if you don't know what the bracha is, then Maran holds that if you don't know what the bracha was, and you yourself need that bracha, or you need to answer that Kaddish, then that's Amen Yitoma. But for random brachot, for example, if I walk in, I see a person just finishing up a bracha, but I wasn't able to hear what it was, Maran holds that you could say Amen, because I don't need that bracha, that's your bracha. It's only in a situation where I need the bracha. Let's say, for example, Kiddush. The person is listening to Kiddush, he needs to be Yotzem. But he didn't hear the end of the bracha. He cannot say Amen just because he sees everybody saying Amen if he doesn't know what the bracha was. It's an unusual case. But again, according to Chavadia, and this is what Yakuta follows as well, even if you know what the bracha was, but you didn't hear it, if it's the type of bracha that you need, let's say, for example, Kaddish, which they put into this category, you need to answer Amen, then you should not answer Amen until you actually hear it. So in the case of the Amen Yehesh Merabah, you just say Yehesh Merabah. That's the case which is brought down, even according to the contemporary Sephardic poskim.